Hey guys, Yuyukirby here with another episode of Spyro the Dragon. You might be wondering, why are we going to start on the options? One very quick notice I forgot to actually mention is, if you go to sound, you actually can change between the new soundtrack and the original. Now, we're not really going to be doing the original for this, because I kind of like the newer versions. But when we get to Spyro 2 and 3, because those have backtracking, as you may know from if you played Spyro 2, those games, or have watched my my Let's Play of Spyro 2, we're actually going to be switching between those when we actually do the backtracking episodes. So, I just wanted to actually show that off, because like the travel thing in the guidebook, we're not going to be taking advantage of that. Anyway, last time we finished off the first two areas of Peacekeepers, Dry Canyon and Cliff Town, and now we're actually going on to the second half of this zone of this world, starting with Ice Cavern. Excuse me, also known as Slip Slide in Japanese. Also, that glitch is still here. We're just standing on nothing. I love this. And we just jump straight up. We don't jump at an angle. Anyway, now we go onto the Ice Cavern. And now, alright, so I want to start off by making an interesting point. In the late demo of the original game, this stage had Dark Hollow's music. Also, an interesting note, we go this way, I believe. Actually, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm not actually sure where it would be, but if you can glide to a later platform in which we have lives, I will show it off when we actually get there. You actually can play the stage in reverse. We're not going to do that because I always forget where the live platform is. Yeah, anyway, now the Nordics will have. Okay, so now we're actually back.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
I like the infliction the original voice actor for him gave. Before charging those large enemies. That is just a really funny infliction, honestly. Anyway, we also have these snowball throwing guys, which plays similar to the cannon guys from Dry Canyon, but you can charge or flame them. Anyway.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
I love that. I like this version of that dragon. It's just. I also love the Spyro gives. Anyway, you gotta to here. Actually, find the key. Now this is not actually the end of the stage. Well, this is one of two paths you actually can do for it to get to the end of the stage. Anyway, see, we already made it back to home. However, we're gonna dodge that. I'm not gonna roll that because that's a really dangerous place to roll. a really dangerous place.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
We almost slipped the stage. Anyway, yeah, that actually leads to the end of stage. However, there's another path. Anyway, there is the one-up platform. I don't really see how you can easily... I think it's because it's tucked away that makes me worried about making that jump. I don't know. It's really weird. Anyway, we're going to do a little bit of a twist road here. Actually, no, we're actually going to go back to the level proper and do this in reverse, and then we'll actually do that path.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, sadly, the thank you for releasing dragons are still here. I probably should have mentioned that when we freed Conan, but yeah. I don't know. It's like, to me, I think they probably should have just kept the original voice actors in, but well. Anyway, as you see, if we call from that second dragon, hey, some of the Norse ornamental armor. And they're big guys, so they can, so they actually cannot be flamed, which is how you kill them. Do this, and then you actually just knock them off the ledge. Yeah, so the reason why I didn't go here is because this actually leads to the locked chest. So so now we return and unlock the chest. Now, times like this, I actually will charge, because like if I have to just move back to a bit good chunk of this area. Anyway, so now we actually are going to go over to do these. Oh, for this stage, fodder are bats. They're kind of one of the worst fodder, honestly. Something I actually haven't noticed. In this game, the bigger enemies do seem to be a little bit faster. Like, see that? I think that was the same time frame, but like, I still got hit. It's like, it may just be me. It may just actually be me. So, yeah, maybe, yeah. So but it just feels to me like, hey, these guys actually got a little bit of a speed boost. Also, here's the goo for this area. Yeah, it's legit. It's literally goo. Like to pay it. Yeah, it's one thing I do like is that in certain cases, if you actually do that, yeah, if you actually just fall in the goo pit that you actually cannot get out of, like that, you die. I think the original had it. I don't know.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
I know that. Anyway, that is this stage 100% completed. So now we're going to return home. I like doing this just so you guys know I'm still here when it's loading screen. Some of these are not long loading screens. Anyway, like before, before we go take on the boss, we're actually going to go cover the flight stage. I like doing the flight stage right before the boss just because, it's easy to do. Alright, so these are actually when these are going to start getting a little bit hard, so... This one's not a bad one, though. It's medium. His chests are back. It also has rings which act the same as the arches. Yeah. The flight stages in this one are kind of really bare bonesy. Cause like it's usually just the same stuff repeated sometimes. Anyway, now we're going back into. Dang it! I was hoping I was gonna be able to save myself. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do at least 3 tries and then I'll start actually cutting. Yeah, I actually thought I could save myself from that. But I don't really like some of the fact that some of the stuff can be really just how if you're starting from high up and it's like it gets really dangerous to actually just like pull yourself up sometimes. Carefully do that. I also don't like how if you bump something, it's really hard to actually just like save you sometimes. Ah, crap. We're running low on time. Alright, let's see if we can salvage this. Now we actually have to light these lighthouses. Cried. That was just stay good timing. 2 more. Come on. 0.9 seconds left. Would have gotten a little bit, yeah. So there we go. That is there. Yeah, as you see, flight stages get a little bit trickier starting in the second world. Yeah, I actually thought for sure I was really going to make it. So yeah, got a little bit worried here. And anyway, now we move on to Dr. Shemp, also known as Dr. Cool in the Japanese version. Interesting note, Dr. Shemp got his name from an inside joke at Insomniac during the original Spyro's development. When something didn't go according to plan, they would say, "You got the Shemp." The phrase struck and was put into this game. Also, talking about development, in the late demo, I had charged. I don't know why I took hit. The stage is known as Boss, and it also had the Ice Cavern theme. Also, you see the mamas are back. There, see, it's like you can charge those good. I don't know why the charge went weird for a second. Anyway, this is the first boss that actually has a perfect skill point. We did not ruin it. That just counts for the boss. So when we actually start fighting Dr. Shemp, we actually cannot take a hit. There is a really cool trick if you actually take a hit though, which I actually really do like. And if I actually end up taking a hit, I'll show it. Also, we missed those two guys, but they just floated off the cliff. And you could hear them yell out. We got the gem though. Don't worry. Them falling out to stop the world does not lose us the gem. And take out that mama. And now for another glide I really do not like. This, yeah. So, oh good, we made it. I don't like that glide either. It's like, oh, this one's much more dangerous. Yeah, honest, yeah. Anyway, if we move up.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
I really love how they gave him a rapper motif and the voice actor actually tried his best to speak like a gangster. I love that. Let me connect with this mama. Alrighty, so now we are actually all ready to go ahead and go fight Dr. Shemp. Now, the trick for this and any boss that has perfect in this game, when we step up onto this ledge, when we actually start fighting them, like right here, that is when we will do it. And as you see, he has plate armor, but if we burn his butt, he will take a hit. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I will show, yeah, if it like a yeah, so that we actually have to time it really fast because he spins a lot faster for that. And that is a really yeah. This is also a fast spin. Anyway, there is perfecting Shemp. If we took a hit at any time, I was going to jump into that goo and die. Because that actually counts. If you die on a boss that you have to perfect for the skill point, it will you actually will count. Something I find something I really do like. Anyway, we're just gonna spend a little bit more time and just trot our way over to here. Yeah, just so you can enjoy the music. Oh. Rather the exit that you cannot go to that side. How about? And just like that, Peacekeepers is 100% completed. Also a very interesting note I did forget to mention that we're going to end this episode off with. So notice how Sparks is blue. If you're playing on the PS4 version, because this game came out on Xbox One and PS4, the little light on the PS4 that would actually change depending on what color you for Sparks is. If he's full, the color would be yellow. If he's blue like he is now, it would be blue. Level. If it's green, it would be green, and if Sparks is gone, it'll be red, which is a very cool note. Anyway, now that we've cleared this world, we're going to call this an end. We're going to call this stage an end. Excuse me. I know when I beat Toasty, we went on to clear off to do Peacekeeper or something. But this is when the stages are going to get a bit longer, so we might actually. So I'm probably going to go back to the old form. So I'm probably going to just go back to and start a new world each other episode. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all next time to begin the third world. Take care, everyone.